forever, eternal. You know what I mean? That's what Outlaw Immortal is. I want to be here forever. When I'm gone, I want my name to be here. So to do that, I got to do more than just the average man would do. I got to set a mark that can't nobody touch. And then when I set that mark, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it happen. Yeah.
Real Talk Hip Hop. I got an exclusive interview right here. My man Vinny, Omar, One Dream Entertainment. Let's do it, y'all. How you feeling?
Feeling fine, man.
So how's Windsor, Ontario? Like, how is it? Because I see the Facebook statuses, and it looks like you like the free health care, I guess the air is cleaner, and I loved it. I liked it, and if I could like it 4 more times, I could. But Facebook ain't really letting me do that.
Yeah, food, everything, everything is great out here,
Is it your first time in? This is your first time in Windsor?
Yeah, Windsor. Yeah, not in Canada. It's my second time actually in Canada. But yeah, everything is fine out here, man. I like the whole atmosphere. The scene is good. You know what I'm saying?
One Dreams.
Yeah, and they definitely, One Dream definitely made it happen. Me and Oldest linked up.
So how did you guys link up with the One Dream and the Vinny Idol situation?
I'll explain that a little bit more.
Yeah. Networking. Like you guys get together and everything's going all right. And just how's the music business with you going on right now? What are you working on now? You're an in-house producer for D-Block, is that correct?
Yeah, I'm definitely still in-house for them. Everything is going well. It's just a lot of projects that's going on. A lot of collaborations is going on, like P's doing the album, of course, Kiss. Everybody's just always working, you know what I'm saying? And everybody that's coming up, like, especially on the East Coast or definitely New York, or, I'm, like, definitely, like, doing business with, doing a lot of music. I got relationships with them. So it's like really everybody on the airwaves coming up, you can say, oh, Vinny's working with them.
Yeah, so it's just not a particular like New York artist. It's not East Coast. You're working, as you can see, with West Coast, East Coast, even with Canada. Do you have anything internationally going on?
Of course, especially with my because I have a distribution deal, So a lot of our streams and a lot of our like downloads come from overseas. So I'm just definitely doing some of that, and of course a lot of beasting projects going on, and it's just a lot of things, you know what I'm saying?
And this is a question I really wanted to ask you. When you go to work with an artist, what are some of the traits, some of the skill, or some of the things that artists does that draws you to wanting to work with them? Because you know how some major producers are kind of particular or specific about working with some artists. They really won't work with the ones that are up and coming. But I noticed you still mess with Jadakiss and all those mainstream artists, but you could still come down and work with someone like Rye.
Yeah, definitely, because I guess it just depends on your person, you know what I'm saying, and how you are about the game. It's like I'm not insecure about myself in the game to whether I can't go back and help somebody else that's coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course it's my job, and you know what I'm saying, and it's the hustle of what I have to do, because I really do this all day. So, we still have to work something out, but I work with everybody. It's really not a problem to me, because music is music. And when you're a producer, you can just make beats to fit everybody without you really running out.
So there is you don't really run into any situations with maybe like younger artists that you're working with? Like, is there any situations you run with them? You don't really want to work with somebody. Is there any like specific trait that, might turn you off working with like a certain artist?
I would say over arrogant, like if you know what I'm saying, that, like, I guess it's the arrogance, but then again, that's part of in the game, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have that much belief in yourself and think you like, who will, you know what I'm saying? Because it's really, you know what I'm saying, a battle like that. But it just has to be somebody who's just really a scumbag.
Yeah.
Pardon my language, you know what I'm saying? I work with anybody. I don't care how gangster you are, what you did. That's not my business. As long as you make a good music, that's what we straight
so
about.
You're into so you're not just into making music with the hip hop and the rap game, would you consider you're just that type of producer that will work with anybody, any type of kind of
Oh
music?
yeah, any type of music, because I do any type of music.
Trying to get into Arabic music.
That's dope. Would you consider?
Of course.
You know, there is a lot of cool beats in Arabic. Like, are you familiar with the Arabic kind of music? Is old, introducing you into?
Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
I'm getting familiar with it, but even back in the States, it's like kind of crazy because even in stores, we call them the Habib stores.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like, but not for nothing. They're like the only brothers in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we go and we chill. Like they always playing. I done took a few tapes from a lot of them.
Nice.
And like, I don't know, one of them girl is Negwa Karum, is Negwa or something like that?
That
Negwa,
is
like,
dope.
Like stuff like that, you know what I'm saying?
That is
Because
exclusive.
they always playing it in the store, they making the sounds playing in the store. Like, I'm like, yo, give me that tape. I go dub it upstairs, go sample it or a CD, you know what I'm saying?
So
Yeah,
did you just, when Owen, you were on the whip, you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna slide into, maybe some Masari or like.
He didn't do it yet. We been
I just.
He didn't play that. Oh, he ain't playing none of this stuff for me yet. Cause,
No, he just
I was waiting
he
for
just
him.
said another English.
Yeah, I'll just play.
We haven't bumped no Arabic.
Is there any current to tell the listeners, your fans, what the current situation you're working on right now?
Meaning, which situation?
Like, is there any specific project that the listeners and the viewers might not know about that you're working on right as of right now?
Well, of course, a lot beats the situation. Number one, you know what I'm saying? Me and Edie's about to do something. We locking in. We got Munch. We definitely working with Munch. You know what I'm saying? So just support everything I do. Fred the God, the whole D-Block, the whole Penthouse Boys. Just everybody that I work with. Basically, there's so many crews because I really associate myself with everybody I work with. I get a relationship with.
And you know what? I noticed that because I see a lot of producers, they kind of stick to one group and that's them and they work with just that group. But with you, I kind of noticed you're just working with everybody. Like you're going to Canada, you're working with that group, so you just don't stick with one. Do you think that's better for a producer not to stick with one type of group and just do everything?
Yeah, but you also gotta have a foundation because without the foundation, you wouldn't be able to move around like that. So I would say get a foundation. Yeah, you could do it. It's gonna be a little harder, and that's why I just have to give a lot of praises in everything due to D-Block too, because if it wasn't for them, it's half the things I wouldn't be doing if I didn't have that stamp and they just push me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not like it's just, that's just Vinny. Nah, when I'm with them, this is Vinny at D-Block. We're somewhere, he got it. You know what I'm saying?
So the relationship is strong.
Oh yeah, it's definitely relationship is dead up strong with you know what I'm saying? We don't even got to do music. Whether we just chilling, we just have a dead up strong relationship.
So it's mostly it's a family type, so like a brother, a brotherhood situation. You guys are mostly brothers.
Yeah, because about 3 times out of the week, I might run into P before he go to a show. I'll just go to his juice bar. You know what I'm saying? We don't really get to talk too much business because he be ripping and running, he's in and out. But I still just spend time still around the crew still. You know what I'm saying? Because when you out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's still love, but when you in this game, you gotta stay relevant.
And did you enjoy making? Because I'm not even gonna front that move a little different. That's my joy. That was on replay for 5 or 6 times. When I heard that, I was and then because I'm a big fan of the beats you create. It's just you could just tell it has that sound. The sampling's dope, everything. It's just dope. Do you see a difference between Canadian artists and American artists? Is there any difference? Because I know you work with, or is it just the same? Is it?
Nah, because not just use them as a subject. Just look at Drake.
Yeah.
When you rapper, you're a rapper. Yeah, it's when you make a good music, who cares? You could be from, you know what I'm saying, outer space. As long as it's crazy, nobody's gonna question you again.
See, can I get in the booth? But can I get a specific? We'll do a real talk hip hop, and I can just jump in the booth, maybe do 16 bars of a little beat. You know what? I always try to get into it. Always guessing with that. Did you see that? You know what? But that's just like, do you like this goes hand in hand with the next question. Do you believe? How do you feel about producers rapping? 'Cause I know you have Swiss Beats and you have Dr. Dre. Like, how do you feel
You know
about
about
that
Vinny
situation? Can you rap, Vinny? Do you want to do a cipher?
No, I'm not doing that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what I'm saying? I do it for the art of it, you know what I'm saying? You know, and the gimmick, you know, because for the love of the music. But, I mean, I say go for it, you know what I'm saying? Because not for nothing, we really like,
Even hooks, man.
we're like kind of the sculptors of the
yeah.
track anyway. And,
Yeah.
and when you just see yourself around so many rappers, you really just like, oh, you can get flows down pat because you're around so many of them, so you know what it is. Oh, this is what it is to take to do a song, and it's that easy
Yeah.
because you really putting it together anyway. You know?
We're in Shadow Studio, MAD Lab.
Oh, yeah, MAD Lab, so
it's proper.
He does.
But we in the booth.
He
It's
don't
crazy,
rap.
right?
He don't rap, but he does some major writing, man. He adds a lot to every artist that comes
Well,
through here.
I just
Especially
wanted-
on the hooks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, definitely.
I just want to get like, because I know that's the one question I'd always want to, from a producer standpoint. You know how some producers don't think producers should rap, and then others just say, you know what, if you think if you could, is it all right? Like,
Yeah.
why not?
Why not?
I mean, if you're good at it, I mean, if you're really
That's
good at
to
it.
me. That's a hater remark. That means you just mad because you don't have the talent to do it.
and we don't like haters. I
You
like.
don't like haters.
What do you call the places in New York? You said?
The Habibs,
Habibs?
you know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna start that in
Habib's spot.
Windsor. So I'm gonna be walking. I'm gonna be like, yo.
But see, y'all don't got like the sandwich spot, man.
Yeah,
Y'all got the shawarma spots and all. Like that'll be to us, yo. That's a Habib spot right there.
You ever did to me, bitch, just pay back. I know I'm wrong to try to rub it in your face.